Okay, let me switch my chat.
Gonna fuck up some poor people. I do hope Rogue's audio wasn't echoing. I don't think it was echoing, so that should be fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking of other issues that may occur at some point, but that's fine.
I ended up coming up with an entire scene thing. And if Bill died and Ellie was like questioning whether she wanted to like continue the war, and like Averin would have to like do some sort of like motivational speech thing.
Averin would be like, "You can do it, guys. How do I convince her to be a good person? I don't know how to do this."
Oh boy.
No, I came up with like an entire like saying at like 2 a.m. It's like flipping.
Ellie would be so depressed.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's her whole thing that to bring people home and to have a place to return to and everything and try to get people not to die. And the war hasn't even started.
Alright, hold on just a moment.
To be fair, Bill is an idiot. And he was left supervised.
He was left supervised.
He was left supervised?
You have to leave him unsupervised, because then he does the smart things.
Well, you see, when you are a smart person, you do smart things. When you're a stupid person, Jesus Christ, God help you.
That's right, Bill's so dumb. That the intelligent stuff that happens around him...
Gosh.
Alright.
Makes him so much dumber to do dumb things that when he's alone, it circles around to being intelligent.
Alright, here we go. Hello and welcome, dear patrons, to the Tables of Tartarus, a chapter of Purgatory Corner. I am your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and today we shall be continuing the tale of shifting fates. Come on in, take a seat, let your imagination run free. Oh, hi, Rowena.
Hi.
Good timing.
I totally forgot and my phone wasn't sending the messages.
Well, on the plus side, you got here pretty much right on time, so...
And I have seen that issue. I have had that issue happen a couple times on my own phone as well.
Hi, Melody.
Guess it's just an indication that it's time to reboot.
Yep.
I don't know.
Alright, so if you guys weren't here last time, well, go watch the video, because, oh boy, death times!
What are you doing here? What are you doing?
Well,
It's like, what are you doing here if you haven't seen the other stuff?
Yeah, watch the previous episodes. It's on Tables of Tartarus, our YouTube channel for all of our sweet D&D VODs, and Vods of Valhalla is our other one. So go there if you have not seen all of our other content, because, yeah, fuck you. But anyway, so...
Yeah, you're kind of missing out.
Relentless
confused. Why is the bird dying?
Why is the bird dying? It's not, you know what, Ellie, you've been listening to the videos.
The bird's just dying.
You've been listening to, by the way, we are on day 22 of April 22nd. Inside this campaign at the moment. She's gone through the timeline, so don't worry.
Yeah.
She has relentlessly been watching every single video from episode 16 to episode 35, which was last week, in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, because at one point I did watch from the very beginning up to 16. Yeah, it's been fun.
Follow her adventure.
Listening to
so Ellie, if you would not mind,
to 3 hours.
If you would not mind, can you give us a short rendition of why the bird is dying?
Okay. So like, okay. So our day started with Averin coming back from gambling her living life away.
Hell yeah.
And Bill getting high off of mushrooms and kidnapping a blind gnome druid.
He's not blind.
That's the wrong druid.
Oh, wait. Wrong druid. Sorry. Wrong druid. Anyway, a lovely gnome friend that does shrooms. And Ellie's day started with a lovely kiss thanks to a boldness potion by the doctor, because apparently doctor likes to deal with lovesick people. And yeah, we were talked to by Arthur that he was going to go by himself to talk to these Dragonborns because they were eyeballing Mercy as a potential attack because they're really bored and they want something to kill. And Bill was like, hey, why go by yourself? Why don't we go with you? And Arthur was baffled at that at that fact that, oh, okay, wait, I actually have people to help. So we decided to go with him. Jackson was left alone with Ellie's lovely reindeer that she likes to ram into Arthur.
Yeah.
To protect the town. So we make our way, mostly running because Ellie's competitive and threatened retirement on Arthur. We ran all the way mostly to the Dragonborns, rested for a night, and then went the rest of the way. We decided to have the most friendly of people confront the Dragonborns to make a deal with them to, hey, if we do this or give you this or whatever, you don't attack our town. Good. And, well, that turned out to be, for some reason, our lovely bird friend going up against their leader in a fight. And whoever wins, yeah, so if Bill wins, the town's safe, whatever, it's good. The leader will keep his word to not attack the town. The issue is, well, Bill isn't our strongest bean. And his original plan to fly into his hook didn't work. Not hook, horn did not work for him. So he's taken a lot of damage, over half his health, and isn't looking too great right now. And because the Dragonborn leader had his head covered, as soon as that happened, there was a Dragonborn sorcerer that was not in support of this. He just wants to kill things, and so he decides to ready up a spell as soon as his leader's face is covered. And none of the other Dragonborns are paying much attention to it, or they are scared out of their wits to really stop him. Likely because one of their own teammates were killed out of boredom because of another Dragonborn. So here we are, all in a panic, with Arthur and Oliver standing on the sidelines watching Bill suffocate the living life out of the Dragonborn he's on top of. And Ellie is high above the trees, ready to do something, maybe jump down and save the bird, or throw a cookie at him at this going rate, because, yay, 10 health cookies. We have Avrin trying to get a squirrel out of a pocket. And then we have Rowena trying to do something of the sorts, but waiting for something to happen.
Single digits on his health.
Which is pretty close.
Yeah. And then I'm going to loosen 2 arrows because I can do that now.
Yeah.
And I already have Hunter's Mark on the person he's fighting. And I talked to a squirrel, and he's incapacitated one of the other people already.
I want my nuts.
So yeah, that's our lovely rundown of the last 24 hours. The day is April 22nd.
Now
it is about midwinter.
Yep. Midwinter. So shifting does have a 6-month year, by the way, in terms of the calendar for this thing. 2 months, or a month and a half for each season, basically. And that also reminds me, Bill, because you took over half your damage, roll me a DC 12 Constitution save. I decide not to just instantly give you a lingering injury if you have half your damage, half your health done, because that just feels mean. So having it based off of Constitution.
Yes, but I am low con.
Yeah, fair enough. Roll me a d20. Let's go, baby. just like Ellie had. I feel like somebody else also had this, but
We got depression.
No, Ellie was the only one that has had a lingering injury so far this campaign.
Okay. Let me make sure that's.
Am I slowly
Technically
rotting from
speaking,
the
Ellie
inside?
should have had it
Oh,
twice
boy.
in this campaign due to the first lovely battle we had in the orc encampments, but the only
Yes.
lingering injury she got was with the paladin.
Yeah.
For 10 whole freaking days
Oh
until she
boy.
got
Okay.
fruitcakes.
So that is necrotic. That's 2.
Sorry, I'm
Okay.
slowly
So you
dissolving
aren't
from the inside.
depressed, but you are now losing your hand. You can regenerate it though eventually, or if you go to a specific high class cleric.
I mean, theoretically, conventional methods could be used to allow it to be more or less sewn back into place.
No, it's rotting off.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so but essentially what you guys are seeing as so he got hit by that massive chest wound basically of the giant slice across his body. And pick a hand, Wally.
Well, given that it's on his right hand, yeah, we're gonna go with the right side.
All right, cool. So essentially, you guys can see the. Oh, you're a little bit quiet, by the way, Wally. Just so you were. You guys can see the tendrils that I had mentioned last time from the necrotic damage, kind of seeping outwards towards his arms, and you see his right hand essentially start to wither. Like it physically starts to grow older, bonier, and essentially it looks like it's decaying on his body.
So is it decaying quickly or slowly?
I would probably say that it's decaying. Ooh, what's good? It's decaying remarkably fast, but it's not quite gone yet.
Am I gonna be able to finish this fight with it?
Yes.
Then it doesn't matter.
You know what?
If it is usable throughout this fight, doesn't matter.
Oh, you guys are seeing some nasty shit. But okay, yeah. So the withered hand effectively makes it so you are no longer able to hold anything with 2 hands. So you can only hold a single object at a time, but that will come into effect specifically after the battle. I don't like to give you guys hardcore penalties during the battle because it just feels assholic in my opinion.
I mean, if you think about it another direction, lingering injuries technically only ever carry an effect on the players as it stands.
That's true. Yeah. But yeah, so you're wounded heavily, and it is currently, if I recall correctly, Avrin's turn. So Avrin, what you are witnessing at the moment, if I remember correctly, is there's the Buddy Boo with the squirrel in his pants. And you are where's your character? All right, you're standing next to him essentially. You guys are also all seeing this Dragonborn specifically charging up what looks to be a spell. No one has any Arcana, and so the only person who I believe rolled high enough to kind of guess what it was would be Avern. And it is most likely some form of spell of lightning spell.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And right next to you is this guy who is screaming about the fact that he has a squirrel in his pants. And none of the other Dragonborn seem to believe him.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to. Can I manage to get behind the spellcaster?
Let's see. That is about 60 feet, so 55 feet-ish. So if you want to do a dash action for this turn, you would be able to get behind him, yes.
All right. Okay.
But that would
Will
be
that
your
allow me
action.
to? Okay.
But you
All
are,
right.
well, you are a bard, so never mind. I was about to say, but you are a rogue. But no, you're not a rogue, you're a bard.
Maybe someday. Okay. So. All right. have we already resolved that I can't manage to get the squirrel out of the guy's pants? Squirrel is too
I believe we
determined.
did. Yeah, you attempted to.
Yeah, we did.
And you just could not do it.
Alright, okay. So let's see. Do we know when this guy might end up casting the spell? If I can't do
You do
anything
not.
this turn,
You
will it
can roll insight check.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, roll me an insight check. Try and determine when you think he might do it. Yeah, that's not going to do it. You have no earthly idea. Could be
Alright,
now, could be in 10 minutes, could be when somebody's dead, could be all three.
And Averon's the only one who noticed?
You all noticed. She's the only one that knows that he's
What it
charging up
is.
what looks to be a lightning spell.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ellie rolled a 21 for that perception check when we all tried to figure it out.
Oh, did you?
Did I?
Oh, okay. Then you would know
Let's see.
too.
Okay. Alright. So let's see. I want to try and distract this guy somehow. So alright.
I assume you have some kind of items in your bag that might help with that. Or it might not. You do still
Yeah.
have the red gem
I do still have the red gem.
that you have no idea what it does.
I'm going to. Okay. I don't know what the gem does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I would use it if it were magical. Because I don't know what it does. But I can try to like distract the guy. I'm going to flipping like throw it near him. See if like the rolls are in front of him. Just see if I can
okay.
get him closer to me or something. I don't know.
So,
Or just throw it at him.
so you're going to take out your gem, and you're going to yeet the fucker at him.
I think I'm just gonna throw it at the guy.
Okay. Are you aiming
Why
specifically
not
for
use, like,
him or
alcohol
around
or
him?
something else?
What?
Are you aiming specifically for him or around him?
What did Ellie say?
I was saying, why not something else in your bag? Because we stole that from the museum.
Oh, wait. Actually, the vase is more bright. The vase is more shatterable. I'm gonna throw that at him. I almost forgot about that.
Fair.
Boss?
So,
Vase,
while you're
vase.
still invisible, you reach into your bag of holding and
Marina's
you
like
pull
in
out
English.
a legitimate sized vase. And so it's like the size of your head, and you just slowly pull out. No one, of course, is watching this awesomeness because you're invisible. But you pull out. Are you aiming for him or are you aiming for around him?
I think I'm just gonna aim for him. See if I can give him a concussion. I'm not exactly at a particularly throwable thing, so I'm probably gonna see if I can get closer to him at all without
Okay, yeah, you can
overextending myself.
move up to 30 feet closer.
So like,
Yeah, up
can I
to
move
there. And then if
myself?
you click space, you should just move your character. No?
No. Yeah.
If you
I was able to.
control click,
Oh, control click. Oh, yep, there we are.
and then
So
if you click
like,
space, it will move your character along your path. Or it should.
you cannot take this action while the game is currently paused.
Oh, sorry.
It was paused.
I forgot that's the thing that happens. So control click, and there you go. Nice. Okay. So since you moved closer and you're only 25 feet away, you're not going to get disadvantage. So feel free to roll me a 1d20 plus your dex.
So that's a dex check?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume yes.
Yeah,
Damn.
here we go,
All right.
boy.
That does in fact hit past his AC, which I'll let you know right now, it is not a hard check.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. She's invisible. She has advantage on that.
Ah.
However, attacking in this condition will break invisibility.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Wait, I
and
can't. Dang it. I was gonna suggest maybe I would be able to reaction cast Sanctuary on her so she doesn't break her stealth.
I don't believe.
But I
wait,
don't
is
think
there
that
a
would work.
reaction?
Sanctuary
No, it's
doesn't
not a
break
reaction.
stealth. It
It's
just
not.
makes a random chance that a character, up until the next time that they take an aggressive action or cast a spell, it just means that anytime somebody makes an attack against that person within the time that they remain peaceful, they have a random chance of either attacking something else available nearby or discarding the action altogether.
Is it covered by initiative? Oh, so is. Oops. Thank you.
Honey.
Why are the tags weird? Ah, come on. Why are my tags
Okay,
weird?
you did see this. Okay, you
Yeah.
did see the message.
I'm
Okay.
slow. I'm watching. I'm watching. But no, the it's a bonus action to do that, so you do not have you are not able to cast Sanctuary as a reaction. I'm gonna call this D&D. Dungeons and Dragons and TTRPG. There we go. Okay, they're updated. Sorry. We still there? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Hello.
I get panicked now by absolute silence because computers are mean. Anyways, I've had so many occasions where my computer will legitimately just shut down, and I'll be like, no. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so you, by throwing or taking an aggressive action, you are removing your invisibility. No one's looking at you, though, except for this guy who's about to get smacked in the face by a vase. So, roll me a stealth check.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, here we go.
This guy's also technically looking at you, but he's also flailing like a madman and crying, so that's debatable.
Yeah. I'm assuming I don't get advantage from my epic super cool awesome equipments.
I don't believe your boots would be effective in this.
Yeah, well, my
Oh wait,
cloak.
Wraith Cloak. What's that? No, Wraith Cloak does not either. So no, your sandals would be if you were sneaking. Right now you are standing, and basically rolling to see if anybody notices you. As everybody is currently focused on the bird, who is fucked. No one's noticing you. Improvised damage, I believe, is 1d6 plus your strength mod. So
1d6 plus strength mod.
Yeah, so 1d6 plus 1. Just roll that.
Yeah. 1d6 plus 1. Yeah, okay. Flippin' heck. Well, I'm not rolling for damage. I'm rolling for distraction.
Fair. Yeah, he definitely just got pinged in the face by a vase that just exploded on his face. So he like gets knocked sideways for a second. You take this opportunity, I assume, to hide somewhere. There's a tent, there's a tree, there's a cage where you want to hide.
I like the tent behind him.
All right.
Can I slip into the shadows with my super cool awesome cloak?
Yes, actually, your cloak does allow you specifically to, and I quote, you can use a bonus action to step into one shadow other than your own and use as a portal to teleport to another shadow. Most of this area is crowded in shadows because of the sun rays above, which means there are plenty of shadows for you to move into, and essentially the entirety of the tent is just a shadow. So you pretty much warp from one spot to the other, which is very weird for most people who would be watching. You also remove your invisibility, which would be... which one is the invisibility? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Haha. Got it. Alright. And so that's your turn. So he is momentarily stunned, just like the fuck. Ellie, is your turn. If she's there.
She's not in a good spot at all.
No, not really. You're in a particularly bad spot.
Well, I'm in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, I don't think there's really anything I can do other than cast Sanctuary again.
You can cast on him if you wish. You still have your whistling arrow, which has 2 more usage in it. You could drop down if you want to. You could pour dragon nut wine onto his face.
On the sorcerer?
No, Bill. Bill needs that drink a lot more than the sorcerer does.
How would that drink help him?
I don't know. Bill
I would
likes
sooner drop
drinks.
cookies on him. I still have Mrs. Claus cookies that
Yum.
give 10 HP on the spot, so I still have those mimic cookies.
Yeah, so what'd you like to do? At the moment, Bill and the Dragonborn, which I don't remember the name of, is in gripping tides of pain and suffocation. Galothiron. That was it. What'd you like to do?
The sorcerer's momentarily distracted. Averin's out of my reach for sanctuary.
Yep.
Unless I move. And that might cause me to fall out of the tree.
Might cause you to fall out of the tree, might get people to realize that you're in the tree in the first place, as no one is currently looking up.
Nope.
So what do you want to do?
I'm going to...
Hmm.
I have no idea what to do. I'll just...
Always hold an action.
Yeah, I'll just hold my action.
Okay. Is there any specific trigger you wish to hold?
If Bill gets any worse.
Okay. Well, his hand seems to be rotting off. Does that...
I can't exactly help with that, is the issue.
Yeah, fair. All right.
Yeah, because Averin's out of my reach, so I can only focus on Bill at the moment.
So if he gets worse, you're just gonna throw a cookie down at him, or
something of the sorts? Because if I throw that cookie down, I might be spotted.
okie dokie.
Oh, actually, I kind of want to just throw the cookie now. Maybe it'll hit him. Maybe it won't. He just needs that cookie right by him.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to make a throwing check, so your dexterity check, basically, to throw a cookie at him, and then if Bill wishes to, he can use a reaction to eat the cookie as it flies towards him, if you get above his AC.
Eat the cookie, eat the cookie, eat the cookie. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, dex check.
I say so. No, I guess I would also demand that Bill knows what's going on.
Yeah, and his headspace is kind of empty right now.
No thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean...
So you might just ping him with a cookie, but
okay,
it might help, might not.
I'm going to use my sending stone.
Okay.
To tell him I'm up in the trees about to give you a cookie. Say ah.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, what?
I need him
Fair
to know
enough.
where I'm at and accept the cookie.
Fair enough. Okay. So Bill, you do
So,
get that
dex-
message. Yeah, just do a dexterity check, regular. If you get above his AC, he can. That's above his AC.
I'm
Bill,
really sorry. That's above. That's above mine.
Yeah, you've gotten the message. You can use your reaction to eat it if you think that's what your character would do.
As the player, I would eat that cookie.
Oh no.
However,
Very quickly.
However, Bill's mindset is completely and utterly one note right now. Even if you beam him with the cookie, he's in too much pain to really care about the cookie. His arm is rotting in front of him, and the only thing that's going through his head is, I have to make sure he stays down. He's in survival mode, not I'm gonna eat a cookie mode.
Fair. So you send the message. He clearly gets the message. You can tell by the spell. Huh?
Anyway.
Yeah, it would have helped. But here's the thing. Bill's brain is basically a blank space of pain right now.
Oh yeah, this would hurt like a motherfucker. So, yeah, so you clearly tell that he gets the message. You can tell by the spell that the recipient will get the message or they won't. That's one of the confirmed things about sending. So you see he does get the message. And then you throw the cookie and it just pings off his head and he legitimately doesn't seem to notice the cookie. So it's not just a cookie on the ground. Roll me a stealth check real quick, by the way. As you are rustling the tree branch, grabbing the sending stone, using it, and that's a 16. That's more than their passive. Oops, I don't know why I did that. At least I believe that's past their passive. Hold on. Yes, that is both their passive. Okay, so it's not their turn. They're very confused by all this. This guy is still wanting to gamble. These two are just kind of concerned. I'll say that this guy specifically, he sees the sorcerer doing the sorcerer stuff, then sees him gets pinged by a vase that pops out of fucking nowhere. Just absolutely shatters to the ground. Several people see the vase, and it just shatters, and everybody's like, what the fuck? But this guy specifically, I believe I pointed him previously, he's gonna say, ghosts, whatever you guys are, gesturing to Oliver and Arthur, and squirrels in the pants. Sorry, invisible squirrels in the pants, gesturing to the guy over here who is still screaming, I got squirrel! Ah, my nuts! My nuts! So the guy right here just says, yeah, alright, fuck it. Nope, fuck it. And he walks off. Just says, fuck it, I'm good. I'm alright. I ain't gonna deal with no invisible squirrels. Fuck it.
Smart.
Yeah, it just fucks off, and these two are just legitimately kind of confused, and they don't know what to do. Oliver, it's your turn.
Before I do anything, I'm probably going to turn to Arthur, gesture towards Bill's hand, and ask, there aren't any clerics back in Mirce that can handle that, are there?
No, unfortunately, I don't know a high enough powered cleric that can restore hand.
Crap.
Yeah.
Hold that action. Healing word on Bill. Trigger if he gets dropped.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So you hold your action again. The giant folk lizard. He again looks confused and he starts to look around a little bit. Avrin is going to be contested perception versus your stealth, if you would.
All right, my stealth. Okay.
You got this.
If it would allow me to roll this, I would really like to.
Okay. Let's hope he rolls bad.
Unless it. Whoop, shit. Whoop. Okay, fuck. Perception was at that. Roll, damn you. Roll. Fuck, doesn't want me to roll.
You can do it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
It's a, whoops, 1d20 plus 4. No. There you go.
Dang it.
Oh!
Flip,
So he is looking around, and since you're not invisible anymore, you're just inside the shadows of a tent. No one else is really looking in the tent, but he looks around, trying to figure out where the fuck he got pinged. And he looks over here, and he's like, huh. And out of the corner of his eye, he sees you kind of moving around in the shadows, and you see him smile for a second. And what he's going to do is he's going to yeah. Can I roll this? There we go. He's gonna firebolt you. And I don't know. Oh, that's a cantrip. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
he would be doing
Not
I don't
horrible,
know what
not
that's like
horrible.
Yeah. So he's actually going to firebolt into the tent specifically, but we're going to see whether or not it hits you.
That's.
Hmm?
He's gonna light the tent on fire. What is he?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
the
he
point.
is. Does that be your AC?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're going to take 7 damage from that.
Yeah.
And we're going to see whether or not the tent's on fire.
If I were you, I'd
The
disappear.
tent is not on fire.
Ooh.
Although you do see it
Disappear
start
really
to
quick.
smolder on the ground next to you, and you can see it's not quite dry enough to catch, but it's pretty close. There's a couple of things that are pretty close to burning. Now, if I remember correctly, you cannot use 2 spells unless one's a bonus action cantrip and the other one's a normal bonus action.
It's a bonus action, and the other has to be a cantrip for an action.
Okay, cool. We're going to... Nice. Okay, so he's also going to do... we're going to say that he quicken spelled that. So that one was 2 points to quicken spell firebolt. So that was his bonus action. Then he's going to do a normal action, whatever the fuck we call that, attack action. That's the word. Seeing that it didn't quite burn the thing, he looks kind of annoyed at you for a second, and he's like, "Huh, well, I suppose I have to hit you harder." And he's going to Scorching Ray at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Or I think
he already cast his turn. He can only use cantrips.
He did a bonus action cantrip. He should be able to do a full action normal attack, right?
I don't know.
I think it's it's a main action normal spell and a bonus action cantrip is how spells work. So I just did in the reverse order, which made it confusing. Is that 2nd level? Oh, right, I did at 3rd level. That's right. So he's going to do how many? 3 rays of fire, additional 4th layer. So 4 rays of fire, I think.
Flip.
Sure. I don't do spells very often, so we're learning together. That's another 17.
Oh, flip. Okay.
Make a ranged attack for each ray. So 1, 2, 3 17s in a row. Jesus. 3, and he fails the last one. Okay. And then you're gonna take 2d6 3 times. 1. Ooh, ouch. 2.
Is
and 3.
Goodness gracious. What a
That's
flipping
31
die.
damage. And the tent is now definitely on fire with that 4th blast.
Okay, alright. How much?
As that's 31 damage. I believe.
Do you need Sanctuary?
Yeah, that's 31 damage.
Is 31 damage. Okay, okay. 44 minus 31. That's...
Now, you don't take that because...
You're still out of my reach.
It was in one attack roll, half your health was done. In one attack sequence, it was done, but not in one attack roll like Bill was. Or Ellie was. So, you do not have to roll. But, yeah.
Okay. So, I took 31 damage. So, I think that's...
You can just type in where it says your normal health, just type in minus 31.
Okay, so, wait, what?
So you go to your character sheet, and where it says 44, you just click it, and you just type in minus 31.
When did you get last injured?
She's never been hit.
Ow!
So shouldn't it be like 51 minus 31?
I should. When did you get hurt?
No, that's right. She took the previous hit. Never mind.
Yeah. The firebolt.
Oh, yeah, right, the firebolt. Yeah, so you're very wounded, and your tent is now on fire. You're at the entrance of the tent. You didn't go in the tent.
Throwing cookies at everyone.
So so you guys just see, the entire tent just lights a fucking flame. Like, you see him throw what looks to be a pebble in there, and, like, nothing seems to happen, and he just looks kind of annoyed for a second, and just conjures up some fire, and throws, like, 4 massive bolts of fire into the tent, and the tent fucking explodes in fire, and he seems to be nodding gleefully at himself. And I would say because of the massive gout of fire behind her, you guys now see that Averin is in fact in the tent and is very singed and in pain. Greatly in pain.
I'm gonna make a big deal about this.
So Rowena, is now your turn. The other Dragonborn, again, don't seem to really notice whatever's going on here. Or if they do notice, they are pointedly ignoring it.
Plus side, each of those individual scorching ray attacks were technically their own attack, so technically none of them dealt more than half her health in a single hit.
Yep, so she does not have to do a con save. Now, if a dragon were to hit you with a flame blast, you would be rolling a con save.
Sid, if you just dropped a dragon on us at this level, I would seriously question whether or not you're on our side here.
He's the DM. He's on his own side. DMs
I'm
are
on
never
the
on their
side of
players'
pain.
I mean, sure, but let me put it this way: I would seriously question the argument that he's not against us if he just dropped a dragon on us at this point.
Fair. But yeah, so Averin's in pain, a lot of pain. Rowena, what would you like to do? You just watch the tent absolutely light aflame. From your position, you don't see Averin. You saw her disappear from this spot, and then the tent exploded. So based on that and combat knowledge, you're fairly confident that Averin's inside of the now on fire tent. Especially with how smug this motherfucker is looking. What would you like to do?
Tent's on fire, but I don't think she doesn't know Averin too well.
Ellie's sitting in the trees, panicked at this moment, looking between Bill and Averin, absolutely ready to just go through these branches.
But she does know that she's kind of sneaky and she's capable. So maybe she would think she's okay. Is there any way I could see into the tent at all?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
The tent just lit aflame, so very likely parts of the tent are falling apart at this point. With that 17, I would say you can see in some gaps, you can see her standing there. Clearly, parts of her are on fire, and parts of her are singed, and flames are licking at her heels, but she's still standing.
Yeah, but that's unfair. I'm going to bonus action move the hunter's mark over to this dude. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows.
Nice. Okay. roll your attacks.
Okay. Attack.
Boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-da-boom, boom, boom.
Normal.
That hits.
And then damage with hunter's mark. What's
1d6.
Hunter's 1d6. Okay.
I don't believe it's increased just yet. Oh yeah, it's just always 1d6. Okay. That's a decent amount of damage.
And then I will do it again. So
it's below its hit point maximum. Deal another 1d8. Your Colossus Slayer.
For the next one.
No,
right?
It was already down below its hit point maximum because she hit him with a vase.
Oh yeah. Good stuff. I was like, I'll have to do it the second time, but nope, I can do it now. Damn.
That's 11 plus 6, 17. Ouch. Okay.
Number 2.
Do your second. That hits.
That was almost bad.
Nice.
And another one.
Oh.
Please. Does that finish him?
Oh, 9 sliced.
Ah.
So do the
Does he look
1d6
hurt?
and then 1d8 again. Oh, he looks very hurt.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Do another 1d8 and another 1d6.
I could do
it's not
Colossus
gonna be
Slayer
Ellie's
again.
turn for a while.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Colossus Slayer every.
I think Colossus Slayer only triggers once, but it works on any enemy so long as they've been injured previously. Which
You can deal this extra damage once per turn.
Ah, damn. Okay, so just another 1d6.
Yeah, just for Hunter's Mark.
How sad.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
it's fine.
still 17.
Whoa.
He looks very wounded. You stab him like right through both shoulders. Like one of them is angled, so it's like right in between several of his skin plates, I suppose, the scales. And it's like digging into his breast, and it's like sliding between several like ribs almost right into his pectoral. He is coughing blood now. He is not looking good.
Is he looking at me?
That's a good question. Does he see you?
Spots Ellie instead.
You're in the tree. Shh, I'm down here. He's got to know the
Well,
direction
okay.
of where I.
Oh,
where
he
the arrows
knows
came
where
from.
your arrows flew. Yeah, he sees you. He like and looks up and he like looks at you
Check, let's go.
as the other
I'm
arrow
going
sinks
to-
into his stomach and he like looks at you.
I'm gonna shake my head and wag my finger. You know, like and then I'm going to take my movement and try and like blend back into the trees real quick.
Beautiful. Okay.
Can I?
Roll stealth.
Stealth. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Get
Yeah,
fucked.
you
Oh,
you go behind this box basically, and you're able to then just smoothly slide into the shadows. And considering the size of the box and the fact that he is grievously wounded, he loses you very quickly.
I still want a line of sight kind of out here, so I'm gonna go in between like the cage and the box.
Okie dokie. You can see through the holes, you can see him. Bill, is now your turn. The guy in front of you, you can only approximate how long he has left to suffocate before he falls down and goes unconscious. But he is still fighting. He only has one arm though, so about the same as you do right now. And you are in tremendous quantities of pain.
Well, the only thing Bill can think of is to continue to fight.
Okay.
Let's see, what shall I do? This guy's wearing a chest piece, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you're about to... Can you heat metal? Do you have heat metal?
Yes, I did it
Oh,
earlier,
no.
remember?
It is a barn spell.
I am switching the heat metal at a slightly lower level to his chest piece.
Oh, yeah, because you had it on his weapon. That's right.
Yeah, which he's obviously not going to drop the axe, so I'm going to put it on something he can't drop.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right, roll your damage. I'm curious. 15. Oh, yeah, he's looking even worse than the than the sorcerer is. No roll. That's automatically gonna take out one of his rounds of suffocation as well. But he is still very much so conscious.
Well, guess what, Buttercup? Because I've been offhanding this dagger this entire time. Gonna continue to offhand the dagger. Do keep in mind that you need to remove my I think it's my dex.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be minus 4, I think is your dex. So that's a 17. Just below his AC, unfortunately. So you go for it, and once again it slides off his you going for his chest, or since he has started burning the shit out?
No, I'm going
of it?
for that other arm.
Oh, okay. So you go for the other arm, but he is flailing at this point, considering he's now just absolutely melting on his chest, and he pretty much just slaps your knife to the side with his wrist guard, basically.
Yeah. Oh, so just for mind-oriented stuff.
The
knife is in the decrepit hand, so I would. What would you say? -2 more to that roll?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. Is Bill left-handed?
Bill is left-handed, so his offhand is his right hand.
Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know why I never asked that before.
He's been casting every one of his spells predominantly with his left hand, and he typically bounces on his left leg.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Cool. Did not think of that before. Yeah, so that would be another -2. Yeah, so definitely not hitting that. So that's the elemental is turned around. Is he functional yet? What's your we'll do a con save. Are you functional, my good sir? You are! This man finally gets the fuck up. You see a squirrel just kind of drop out of his pants, and he goes, I fucking told you! It's a squirrel! Whether or not people actually notice, nope. The other two don't even bother looking at him when he says this. I fucking there's a squirrel. Fuck you guys. He's like, you know what? Fuck it.
The poor guy.
Fuck it. You aren't gonna help me with my goddamn squirrel. You can have the weird bird thing to your fucking selves. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. And you. He kind of points to Ellie. You fucking didn't help me. This entire time.
She's up in the trees. I don't think he even saw her.
He's been on his back this entire time. he like points at everyone. The other two legitimately think he's talking to a ghost.
Well, Ellie's just gonna mouth and say sorry.
You just looked at me, bitch. Hey, he's got fuck off into this tape. It's just.
I really want to throw a cookie at him. I'm gonna make note of that to give him a cookie later.
He just walks into the tent pouting. It's just like, fuck it, I'm done. And just walks away. The other two kind of look at where he went. They don't even bother looking up. They legitimately think he was just crazy. And they just go, huh. Poor bastard.
Yeah.
Taking a break? Alright. And you notice that as this guy's going down, they seem weary, I would say, but not yet going to do anything. Yeah, the squirrel on was the.
Oh my gosh, I have acorn.
Oh, the squirrel's coming back. On, it's what's your let's do a dex save for you, sir.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Determination. I picked the right squirrel. Just like I picked the right
poor
bird.
As this motherfucker turns away, look back towards the battle with Bill and the Dragonborn. This guy, he also starts to turn, and then he hears a skittering, and then he hears, and he goes, "What the fuck?" And a squirrel jumps onto his face and brings him to the ground. He's like, fucking squirrel, as he starts rolling on the ground. The other guy's like, seriously? The bit's gone, man. The bit is gone. Let it go. And the guy is now just rolling around on the ground, screaming about a squirrel that is now going into his clothes, and he is he's having a very bad time. This guy, he does not believe his friends anymore.
But it jumped on his face.
It did, and then he rolled onto the ground, and the guy did not see the squirrel.
Rip.
Yeah. So, yeah, Arthur's just seeing this shit, and then he's also looking at Bill's shit. Then he's looking back at this shit, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Our lives in a nutshell.
Oh gosh.
Arthur looks back at Oliver, and he's like, what do I do?
At this point, I've run out of ideas.
What's with the squirrel? Is there a squirrel? I haven't seen a squirrel, but they keep yelling about squirrel.
What? I'm just going to tap my face a couple times, finger up, then just shake my head. That's no, it couldn't be. Just start tapping my face again.
The guy over here, you got kind of leans over. He's just like, yeah. So it appears like your bird is kind of winning, but I still am betting on the underdog. 5 gold. I'm still betting on the. Yeah, I still got 5 gold to bet. You want to bet? Think your bird's gonna lose.
And I'll throw the 5 in. I just say it. Just put the 5 in his set.
I walks out to he puts 5 gold on the ground. He's like, all right, let's go. Let's see who's gonna win, bird or Scalet Man. Let's go. This guy's also a very small dragonborn. He's easily 5'2". He's really fucking small. He's like, yeah, all right. Arthur is beyond confused. Arthur does not know what the fuck is going on or why you're now gambling with one of the dudes. As he's just like,
it keeps him passive. If it keeps him passive, I'll take it.
All right. This guy's on a semi-final round of stuff. He's going to roll athletics with disadvantage to try desperately to get the stupid bag off of his head.
Let's see.
Disadvantage. Oh, that's not enough. Oh, he's having a real bad time. So he's trying to get the thing off of his head. He isn't able to do it. He's going to take a very wild swing at Bill with his great axe. He's going to take, because he grabs it with his offhand, so he's barely able to swing the damn thing. Doesn't know where Bill is. He's going to get disadvantage.
It's a great axe. He can't offhand it.
Oh, you're right.
You can only offhand a weapon that has a light property.
You're right. All right, he's going to grab both with both hands, one of which is barely functioning, which means instead of the -2 plus disadvantage, he's going to get -4 plus disadvantage to hit one. Let's see. So that's going to be a -4 and disadvantage. Can he hit? No, he cannot. How you feel, Bill?
Pain.
Fair. Yeah, so he just starts swinging this damn thing around, and there is no rhyme or reason to it. He is not hitting jack shit with it. He is swinging so wildly, you're not really sure if he even knows where Bill is at the moment. That's going to be his turn. Averin, is now your turn. This motherfucker lit your tent on fire and your clothes.
Oh, gosh. Alright, well, I'm going to... Can I, warp to the shadow right behind him?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Alright, let's see. Boop. And then I'm gonna... Actually, it probably would have been better if I... Somewhere along the line, can I cast Dissonant Whispers on him? Hopefully kill him.
Okay.
Just make his brain melt.
Post that in the chat real quick.
I probably know how to do that.
You just hover over the name and then click the D20 to the left.
Oh. Boop. Did it? Okay, it's saying to cast it. So I'm just...
Yeah, you have to cast it. Yeah, just cast it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm pretty mad at this guy. Yeah, so yeah, just cast that at 2nd level.
Okay.
Flipping guy almost killing me.
Well, so let's see. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 plus 1d6 for each level, so 2d6. So it's going to do a wisdom save here, which it's actually shockingly kind of bad at wisdom saves. But that is going to be a 13. Was your wisdom save DC?
It says it's a 16 right there.
Oh, 16. Yep. That fails it. So it's going to take 46 psychic damage and immediately uses a reaction to move as far as the speed away from you. Cool. So let's take that.
And since he's in melee, that means she can also reaction stab him.
Ooh. Yes, that's going to be... he is not looking good.
He cast it at 2nd level?
That could have killed him. Yeah, she did.
Get it.
Can I stab him?
Yes. Yeah, roll your, I assume dagger? Or no, you have a rapier, so roll your rapier.
Nice. Okay.
Even better.
What's the difference between attack and damage? Oh, okay. Attack is me hitting him.
Attack is
So
the
I guess-
attack roll. The damage is the damage.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Okay. So that's like that.
Mm.
Come on.
That's a 14. Barely passes
hit.
AC, so you do get to hit him. Roll your damage. I don't think you
Sweet.
can not kill him.
And don't forget weapon
Oh
finesse.
no! Shockingly, he's still alive.
He's still hecking alive?
Is that with your strength or with your dexterity?
I believe that's with
What
her
Dex?
dex. Yeah, it's with her
A
dex.
rapier is a finesse weapon, so you can choose either.
Her dex is better.
Yeah, my dex is better.
By far.
Okay.
So yeah, he's fucking on death's door. I mean, legitimately, he looks like he's going to crawl, like fall over at any moment. He has a speed of
Run
30.
to the trees. Come on.
So he's going to move now to 25
Oh, hello. Wait a second.
over there. Fucking running away from you. He's like fucking panting and like bleeding. He like a fucking soaking river of blood underneath him as he's like he's using like his stick, his quarterstaff to just kind of like pull him forwards all the way over
feet
here.
away from me.
And he's not looking
Casually
good.
checking.
This guy has a squirrel in his pants. He really does. And he's having a very bad day. So, Mr. Squirrel, how badly can you fuck this guy over? Here we go. How's your con save going? Never mind.
No!
The squirrel is doing nothing.
Why did it say no and then it celebrated?
No, it's the natural 20.
Oh.
Which is weird that it would say no, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the elementalist has the squirrel in his pants, and he legitimately stands up, slams his hand downwards, and rips the squirrel out, and he goes, "It's a squirrel!" At this point, this dude actually looks over and goes, "It's a bit. Oh, you actually do have a squirrel. Oh." And the guy in the tent goes, "Why the fuck do you acknowledge his squirrel?"
Your
Fuck you
microphone
guys!
did not catch the beginning part of that.
What? What did not catch the beginning of that?
Your
Your mic.
Oh,
Your mic.
sorry.
I was laughing because I heard you scream part of it, but the microphone did not catch it.
Let me lower that more. There we go. He's a bit loud. He feels very slighted at the fact that they have now acknowledged this man's squirrel, but not his own. But he's basically saying, why the fuck do you acknowledge his squirrel, but not mine? Anyway, so he's not dead yet because the squirrel did not make him get slapped. So
on that note, Sin, she technically hasn't used her bonus action.
That's true. Actually, no, I think her bonus action is to teleport.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, bonus action teleport. Yeah, you're good. So, Averin, you're just watching this guy run away, and you watch the squirrel get lifted up like a fucking prize, which you can tell in your own mind of mind. You're very sad that the squirrel didn't make him trip and die. Yes, that could have happened.
Yeah.
It almost did. Ellie, it's your turn.
I'm just feeling very spiteful right now.
Oh yeah, that squirrel's gonna help with your spite, but unfortunately it got caught.
Yeah.
Ellie's turn. Get it?
Yep.
Okay.
What would you like to do,
At this
Ellie?
point, all I can do is either be seen or not seen.
Yeah, I mean, half the group is no longer there, so...
Which is nice, which they're probably not even going to pay attention to me anyway. So... Goodness, Averin, you're almost dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's kind of fucked up.
Don't want her killed. Okay,
Bill gets hit, he's gonna be in for a worse time.
It's fine. Kenku can catch back.
It is Bill's turn before the big guy's turn, so...
What would you like to do, Ellie?
Okay. I could just finish the sorcerer. We can be done with that one.
You could. Yep. So... Question mark.
Very contemplative.
What'd you like to do, Ellie?
So I'm going to use my man's dagger.
Okay.
Because he pissed me off. And he tried to kill my little sister. So. And yeah, it's really just not helping the situation at all. So I'm going to throw his dagger. And
feel free to roll.
Trying to think of a way that I wouldn't be seen, but that dagger is gonna fly back to me.
I believe the dagger teleports back to you.
Ooh.
If I remember correctly.
Within 80 feet of it, at the end of your turn, it returns to your hand. When the dagger is thrown this way, it deals an additional 1d4 piercing damage as it leaves the wound and returns to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. So are you going to throw it or?
Whoa, I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. And click attack. 16, that will hit. And that will almost definitely kill him. 100%. Yep. So you throw the dagger, spited by this man's existence. It sinks into, like, through one of Rowena's arrows, because the way that he's walking, so it slices through one in the back, and pretty much jabs into his throat. And you see him, like, stutter to a stop as the thing is his throat, and then it rips out of him as it teleports back to you, and blood just starts gushing from the wound, and he just kind of looks kind of surprised, tilts, and hits the ground, and is dead.
Well, I guess, well, he didn't see me, so I'm just gonna try to stay hidden.
Okay.
But,
you didn't really do much in terms of, like, movement. You just kind of grabbed your knife and threw it.
Yeah.
So roll me a stealth with advantage, because no one is really paying attention.
I was going to move, but okay. With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you are... That's strength.
What was that?
Roll stealth, not strength.
Oh. Thought I pressed that. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. It's over here. I pressed the wrong one. We're good. Advantage.
Alright.
Oh, you know.
Nice. So yeah, you are perfectly stealthy up there. Everyone has seen the death of the what's-his-face. Just kind of lay down on the floor there. Especially the guy who's holding up the squirrel. He just kind of looks down at the guy as he falls down, and he goes, "Huh? When did that happen?" And the squirrel's gonna take this moment for reaction. And nope. Moment he tries moving, the Dragonborn squeezes, and he's like, "You move, squirrel! I swear to God, I will castrate you."
My man, why'd you roll for me?
Oh. Well, it was a flat roll. It's because my.
No, that's that's +4.
Yeah, I know. I typed it in. It's because I was hovering over you, and I clicked you before, so it uses your name. Don't worry about it. Anyways, Elementalist, he's like, you see the squirrel start to move, and he's just like, "If you move, squirrel, I will castrate you. Don't you do it." Squirrel stops moving real quick. He kind of looks at the dead guy.
Ellie was going to scoot.
Where are you going to scoot to?
Right, kind of above where the squirrel guy is, generally. That general little spot area.
So about that farish. Do. There you go. Yep.
Oh no,
There
we
you go.
actually
Yep,
gotta take
right there.
out the entire camp.
Y'all might. So now
On
it's the Ajit's turn.
accident.
And the Ajites don't like look at the Dragonborn sorcerer like fall down dead, and he just goes, is that one of your guys?
I would have sworn that was yours. I better go check on him.
Oh. Well, I think he's dead. I didn't really see what killed him, though. I mean, he lit the tent on fire. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but I figured it was some sort of odd tradition. I take it that means it wasn't?
No, I mean, he had joined us previously, a couple towns ago, but, that's kind of weird. So I'm going to add another 10 to the gold pile, really betting that my leader man can overcome the odds. Here, 15 total from my side, 15 from yours. Sound good?
I think I'm gonna bow out. Don't have too much more gold than that.
Ah, damn. All right, fine. We'll go back to 5. We'll keep it at 5.
Works for me then.
All right, cool. He kind of like sits down, pulls out some jerky, and starts eating. He's like, "I'll watch the show though. You have fun." What the hell is with? Do you know what's going on with the squirrel thing? They've been shouting about that for like 30 seconds now.
It's really hard to see from this far away. I'm not gonna lie, I have not the slightest clue what the crap is going on over there. But I'm more than happy to go check it out if I'm gonna go check on him anyway.
Yeah, you go do that. Let me know what happens. Name's Jacobs, by the way.
Pleased to meet you. Name's Ollie.
Thank you.
Dr. Richards.
Right, well, it's now your turn, Ollie.
I guess I'm going to take a 30. I guess I'm going to move 30 feet closer to the situation, but all the same, I'm going to be maintaining my I'm going to continue to continue holding action on healing word on Bill.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
Unfortunately, there's not really much else I can do.
Healing hand touch him as you walk by.
I can't. That's as close as I can get, and they would notice if I tried to toss a healing at him from here. There is no question they would see that.
100%. 2 of them were still.
I would see it too.
Yeah.
You would see it too. Yeah, no question. But literally all her soldiers will, and I am not exactly durable.
Wow. So Rowena, it's now your turn, and you're watching. This fire is getting kind of crazy. I'll be honest. Yeah. How bad's the fire getting? Let's see. 15. It's getting kind of bad. It's kind of leaped over here at this point.
How am I supposed to stop it?
Just letting you know. you guys are in a forest, so
yeah.
It's getting kind of bad, and you're noticing that. But yeah, you see Oliver start walking towards the situation, looking rather confused. And you hear the Dragonborn obviously say that he's going to castrate the squirrel if the squirrel continues to attack.
I am just going to bonus action move my Hunter's Mark back over to this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna move right back over because the person who knew I was there is now dead.
Yeah, you got a full on like front seat view to him getting stabbed by Ellie's dagger and then falling down onto the ground face first.
Good. Okay. Yeah. I'll hold again my action in case Bill falls to single digits or
nice.
Goes unconscious.
Cool. All right. Bill, is now your turn.
Is he passing out as we speak?
Not yet. It looks like he has one more good movement left in him before he surrenders to the bag.
I mean, free activation of heat metal again.
Yeah, it's on his chest.
That is true, yeah. He looks like he got one more good going for him, so feel free to do heat metal again. 15. Oh, that's one more than he had. All right, he is now. You see, like the fire, like burning into his chest, and the smell is about the same as the tents, but just a little bit worse. As he finally does, in fact, go below his health and is now rolling. Effectively would be rolling death saves as he like falls to the floor. He's unconscious, hardcore, completely unconscious at the moment. Probably will die soon.
Just Bill casually walks over, takes the bag off his head, deactivates his spell, and just sits on his chest. As he's gonna casually ask the spirits what to do, as his brain is blank right now.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a I would normally have you roll nature, but in this case, I'm going to have you roll perception with advantage, because of your specific backstory.
Huh.
Damn. Okay. You're seeing that as you sit down, and do you verbally ask this, or do you ask it like in your head?
He mutters it again. He's took a chest wound. He can't speak very loudly unless he strains himself.
Okay. No one is close enough except for maybe Oliver to hear or really see the muttering that you're doing. And so you're essentially asking the spirits, like, what should I do now? And you hear a lot of different voices, a lot of different words flowing into your brain. You're fairly used to this because of how often this is just kind of a daily thing for you, having so many different voices just slamming into your head. It's kind of weird that they were all silent for a bit, but you hear these voices and then you hear kind of one above the others just go, rest.
Yeah, that sounds nice. As Bill's gonna look over to Doc, he's gonna point at the messed up arm and kind of motion, "Can you fix this?"
Oh, motion to me?
Yeah.
Hey Sin, above game, before I respond, is this something that can theoretically be recovered from on its own if I cannot do anything?
On its own, this will not heal. There are spells that can heal it. I don't believe you would have access to any of them, but since you're Artificer, maybe. But it can be healed with a high enough healing spell.
I believe you previously said 5th level or higher.
Most likely, yeah.
Dang,
this might be a little bit worse than that, though, but I don't know spells well enough to give you an answer right now.
I'm pretty sure I don't get my first 5th level spell slot till like level 16.
Yeah, you are far and beyond not capable of fixing this. To the best of your knowledge.
Above game, is this technically a poison?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is basically
could neutralize it then.
What this has basically done is it has the necrotic energy, so the death energy, flowed through his body to his hand and then rotted it off. You're basically looking at bones which are slowly slothing down.
I'm going to look towards Bill, and as much of an attempt at being calm about this as I can, I'm just going to say, theoretically, yes, but not with the materials I have. We might be able to track down on a cleric or some other sort of divine caster who could do it, but with the resources and expertise I have, it's not quite enough.
And Bill's once again going to ask, should we trust the divine?
I don't see another way out at this point.
And no, he is asking his spirit set, so it's a mumble. I mean, your character technically, Sin did say you were close.
So you're kind of hearing him. He responds to it. You can, again, hear the spirits jabbering away. So many of them just kind of like throwing themselves into the conversation for you. But then you hear a couple of voices say the same thing. So it's kind of like a mixture of voices that you're hearing. And a lot of them say, trust in self, find healer.
And Bill just kind of stares at his hand for a second as it sloths away. Bill's taken off that arm wrap and he's had this entire time. This is gonna suck.
Oh no. Wait. What are you doing?
As Bill just Bill's expression just looks tired.
Mm-hmm.
Just dead. Like, literally just blank. Like, not like his normal, like, happy blank, more like he just looks exhausted. And he looks at this broken, messed up hand that's slowly basically turning to ooze.
Mm-hmm.
How far down would you say it would be connected to his arm?
Probably necrotic energy would be stopping around, maybe 3 inches down your arm. Normal arm length, about 3 inches down the arm.
So from his down the
wrist.
Yeah. And Bill, on this guy's chest frame, you see him put a part of his scarf in his mouth, take the wrapping off his arm, which his arm is covered in old scars, take his dagger and cut it off.
Oh!
Wow.
Before wrapping
Can Ellie drop down from the trees in reaction?
Yeah, so
Ellie would not allow that.
You would not be able to jump down fast enough to stop it. No.
Well, I wouldn't be able to stop it, but I would, as soon as I see that, I would be yelling, no, and then drop down and try to start healing hands to stop the bleeding. Because in my brain, it's like, great, he's going to start bleeding out.
Would not be bleeding.
Okay.
So as you jump down, you see him, like, pretty much chop off the rotten flesh. It's kind of similar, in my opinion, to someone with diabetes and amputating like a leg or something.
He's also sitting on a guy who is also, was basically burning. He would cauterize it immediately.
Yeah, that too. And so
the moment he finishes like wrapping it,
mm-hmm.
he's just gonna pass out.
Oh yeah. So as you jump down, you see him like pretty much pop off, but like chop off that black slothing bit leading up to his arm. You hear and see the smell. You hear and see and smell the his arm basically burning to cauterization point. And then him just rolling off of the dragonborn past that. Like his entire body just kind of like falls to one side and passes out next to the dragonborn as you hit the ground. The other dragonborns have no idea what the fuck to do, except for this guy who moves his money a little bit past him, so 10 gold to his side, and it just kind of walks away from the gold. Yeah, so you drop down, you see that. We're going to end combat now, because I don't think the rest of them will be fighting you.
Okay.
There we go.
I would like to move over to
Ellie
the
is
body.
Mm-hmm. Hold on just a moment.
Yeah.
Combat initiative. There we go. 16.
Paylor.
That was Bill.
Kind of to both of them. Ellie's just panicking about the situation, checking both at this point because the battle's over. So it's like, okay, like everything's stopping. We're going to get everyone stabilized, and if you try to continue, Ellie's going to have your head.
I'll shift over to our regular one. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Sin, just simply for the sake of making sure that this guy's not going to die, but still not necessarily trusting him enough to just flat out heal him, I'm just going to spare the dying him.
Okay. and feel free to post that so I remember exactly what it does. I have a character with it, but I never remember it.
Easiest explanation: he's considered to have passed 3 death saving throws. He is no longer dying, but he is still unconscious.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you do it. His breath seems to steady, especially now that he can actually continue to breathe. His arm's fucked up, by the way. It's easy to fix, especially with a healing potion or any kind of healing. But yeah, you can see that Bill very clearly sliced some of the tendons in his shoulder blade, which is pretty impressive through the scaling. And his right arm is pretty much just fucked up, almost beyond most repair. But yeah, so you guys kind of gather around. The Dragonborns also kind of gather together, more or less, in slight confusion. As Rowena pops out from behind the cage, they both look at her very curiously. But considering the dead Dragonborn is next to them, the one with the squirrel, anyways, he's just like, cool. Avrin, did you go in the tent for
Avrin has just like gone to like sequester herself in the tent. Think like this is like a stray wounded cat. So like she's gone in there to like probably cast cure wounds on herself.
As you walk in there, you see the guy who was slighted about the squirrels also inside the tent. He's just like, squirrel get you too.
I'm good. Avrin is not in a good mood right now, so she's just gonna like glare at him. Maybe a little hissing.
Yeah, squirrels get all of us. Especially the fire-breathing ones. They're a pain. I hate them.
I'd suggest you get out right now. I'm not in a good
mood. Do you need like... Do you want to play a card game? You seem like you're in a really bad mood.
Your elementalist sorcerer person just burned down the tent I was standing in.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, he was always kind of a freaky guy. I always expected it had something to do with the animals, but yeah, he had a passion for lighting things on fire, or electrocuting them. Depends on his fancy.
Everyone's going to like scooch into the corner, still glaring at him. She's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself, probably 3rd level. So let me just.
Cool. Yeah, he's just kind of watching, and then he goes back to he's just eating some soup at the moment. It appears that he made an impromptu camp inside this tent, and he heated up a can of soup, and he's just eating it. 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability, which I think for you is charisma, so 3d8 plus 5. Wow.
That?
So that would be a 20 health back. Or sorry, that already had the 5, so 15. Yeah, sorry. So you got your 15 health back. But he's just eating a can of soup as you're doing this. He's like, "You want some soup? Soup helps the soul."
I'm good.
All right, more from me. Yeah, back with the rest of the crew. Bill's fucked up. Arthur kind of walks.
Ellie's healing him.
Yeah, you're healing him fairly well. Yeah. How much are you healing him? You have 10 times your monk level up to 70. So do you want to heal him up to full?
I'll heal him up to full and give like that'd probably be like 30.
35.
So I'll give the Dragonborn 20 just to mostly help with the arm, and then that's it.
Okay.
Just enough to help with the arm.
Yeah, so Bill, you gain 35 health back. Dragonborn gains 20 health back. He slowly starts to wake up, and he looks equally fucked up as Bill. He like starts to wake up. He like flexes his arm a little bit. And he's like, your bird got me good. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got him good too. Oh. Whoops.
Take that arm as a warning, and if you'd like to return the thanks for saving your arm, I highly recommend staying away from Mercy, unless you come as good people.
He kind of like stands up and grabs his gray axe and puts it on his back, and he's like, I do apologize for the bird's arm. He knew the risks, and he kind of like nods for a second, kind of like thinking. He looks like he looks like he's in a lot of pain as he looks at Bill. He's just like, this bird has a lot of courage. I respect that.
That there can be no debate.
We are the Dragonborns of Tiamat. We have walked from continent to continent. Various ones. Some say it's impossible to leave this continent. Others don't try. We have gone on ships. We've traveled many lands. And I have seen many horrors. For the respect of your bird, he's going to pull out what looks to be a small, like almost a trophy of sorts, which is like almost like a gold axe, like a very, very tiny, ornate gold axe, and he holds it out to Ellie. Do you take it?
Yes. What is this for?
This is a sign of respect. If you meet another Dragonborn party, specifically the Green Dragonborns of Tiamat, they will not fight you if you show them that. Not on my code. If they do, we'll hunt them down and kill them.
Oh.
It also means that if you need something from us, if you can find us, you can request one thing with that token. It can be anything.
So it's like a small gold hatchet?
It's a small gold axe. Yeah, basically a hatchet.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's like, you can request anything you wish, even the death of one of our members. Even myself, if you so wished. That is a token which is not given off very easily or commonly. But your bird has proven himself to be one of competence. I would give it to him personally, if not for the fact that he is struggling. So I give it to your team. If you need us, find us, and use it. We will do any task that you ask, no matter the odds, no matter the impossibility.
Well, thank you for that. I will keep this in mind, especially since we are trying to just keep the town protected and end the war before it begins.
Well, we will not attack your town. As I stated in my deal with him, we will not attack. He kind of looks around and he sees one of his elementals holding a squirrel, and behind him the dead body of the other sorcerer, and he's like, how did he die?
I was on my way to try and figure that out when the fight resolved.
Oh. He kind of looks like he has some arrows in him.
That's why I was over there. I was going to get my arrows back. I was letting everyone else do their stuff.
Oh, oh! Did you pull out the arrows before you go up?
Yeah, I was trying to just get the stuff.
Smart. Okay, so yeah, I retract that statement. He's like, huh. It's
Did I get both of them back?
Yeah. Well, you got one of them back. The other one was broken.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, well, that's kind of
that
odd.
was me.
Also,
It's fine.
he looks at the fires. That's right. He kind of like snaps his fingers, and the guy this guy over here, the guy to the right, kind of walks over and he's like, yeah, boss. And he's like, just put out the flames. Why have you not just put out the fire? And the guy basically uses create water on the fire. The squirrel guy also comes out to help him. He just drops the squirrel and they start putting out the flames together. And he's just oh my god.
I was gonna say, can I like search the pockets and stuff of the
dead guy? Yeah, sure. So what he had on him was he had javelin, he had a quarterstaff. He didn't have a whole lot of other stuff on him. He had probably around like 2 gold pieces on him.
Nice, I'll take that.
Yeah, and it seems like he has a couple of like weird trinkets. He has a necklace that was on him. You're not quite sure what it is, but it looks like a decently nice necklace. So.
Rubina would know about things that are enchanted and stuff, so she's not going to touch that until she can get over here.
Yeah. So the Dragonborn's the plate armor Dragonborn is just like, well, bury the dead, that one arm, and I'll find the other one that apparently is fled, or 2. From this angle, you can kind of see inside the tent. He's like, no, just one. Why is he in the tent?
I don't think I can say either of them really seemed to flee so much as one just looked like he needed to take a few minutes, try and rest his mind or something. Let's be real. Sounded like there was an awful lot of chaos going on the sidelines.
He was resting his psychological wounds.
I'd imagine he'll be back pretty soon.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. So, ow.
Beer.
So you folks.
I think I still have a bit of medicine left if you need something for that. Just digging through my packet until I pull out the familiar old crimson cure wounds flask.
He'll nod and reach out his hand for it. Thank you, Doctor. Do you know of a medic to heal him?
Answer is no, not personally. I have an idea, but it's going to still require a lot of searching. Above game, I'm going to drop 2 first level and a 2nd level spell slot of Cure Wounds on him simultaneously from this flask.
Okie dokie.
Let me roll those.
Spell
slot. Here's first level.
Okay.
Crap, it didn't auto roll.
That's fine.
Okay, so this will be 1d8 plus 4. This will be my modifier plus my so that's 9 for the second one.
Nice. 8.
That's a 7. And for my enhanced. Okay, I need to roll that again as well, considering I only did the first one. Okay. And last one is an 8.
Okay.
So that's a total of
9, 16, 8, 24.
24 healing. Cool.
Yep. So he nods as he takes it, and he seems very appreciative. He's like, there's only one healer I know of that has enough renown that they might be able to help you. Unfortunately, there is a caveat to it.
What's that?
She's dead in the middle of the orc encampment to the west.
Oh, freaking course. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to start looking for my own methods then. I think I have a basic idea for where to begin. But oh boy, I'm still going to need to find. And so I'm going to need to find. I'm probably the best alchemist in the continent. And if I'm going to get this done.
Aye. The elves have a lot of healing on their side and tend to be great renowned members of spellcasters. But the only one that is dedicated to the forces of healing that is well known throughout the lands is oftentimes pulling that on your back is basically like painting a target on your back. Is I don't remember her name. What was her name?
I assume
I believe it was Avalon.
Was it Avalon?
It was going to be.
Was that
the name of? Sorry.
No, you're good. What was that, Dan?
I assume it's going to be the name of the elf who's in the slums of the Citadel, specifically the one that asked us to get the circuit.
I don't think Marigold is a healer.
No, it's not Marigold. No, it was it's Ashrin. he says, which you guys remember from the orc orders that you guys have received a long time ago. Essentially, is the elf who is with Bloodtooth.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's like, she's the only medic who is renowned, and that is purely because everyone knows that that's how Bloodtooth has stayed alive for so long in his battles. The only one who can do such a feat must be a renowned healer. No one's ever seen her abilities and lived to tell the tale, but everyone knows of the tale of the grave healer, Ashrin. You may find others who could potentially heal your bird friend here, but she is the only one that I know definitively will.
Wait, you're certain she would?
I'm certain she has the capability to do so. Probably far beyond that capability. Whether or not she would entirely depends on, well, his mind of talking to her. I've never met her personally. All I know are stories. And most of those stories are not well ones. Unfortunately, that is all the information I have for you, so I shall take my team and we shall go explore other territories. We are planning to go to the orcs anyways. See if we can start to fight there or interact with them in some way, shape, or form. Maybe down into the wastes just below the orcs and to the frozen tundra and see what fights we can have there. If we meet the orcs, we'll relay their message onwards.
Just be careful. Wager that there's a lot of individuals that aren't exactly in more peaceful minds, but there's always going to be those that aren't ready for a fight.
Aye.
Well, we'll likely see you again.
If you need our help,
especially since we're
ask.
trying to end the war.
He raises his eyebrow at that, or whatever you can really define his eyebrow with his scaly-ness, but he just raises effectively his eyebrow, and he goes, you wish to end this war, child?
Well, I'm not a child if I'm planning on ending a war and so far succeeding in my missions. Considering the town you were about to attack was saved by my team. And is growing because of my team.
How old are you by human years?
I am 22. 22. Had to check.
You're good. He looks at you and he just goes, I was an adult by the time I turned 15 in human years. I had the mentality of a 10-year-old by the time I turned 3. To me, you are a child, youngin'. Especially if you wish to go and stop a war that 2 gods created. Only the naivety of a child can comprehend the danger which that will present. And, interestingly enough, only the naivety of a child would ever hope to succeed.
Well,
it's
a good thing you're underestimating me, because that makes your face ever so lovely to see when I do succeed. Because you don't know what life I've led so far, and the things I've succeeded in.
You have to uphold some level of hope for the future, because if you can't do that, what hope is there for us today?
So, you could spread a rumor that the war isn't going to happen. That actually life would be really nice just at home instead of wasting your life away and doing
getting killed by the elves because the elves will win.
It kind of like he gives like a sharp laugh at that as we interrupt. He's just like, yes.
Listen, I'm going to try to stop it as well, but like we would win 100%.
No one's going to win the war. No one's participating in this war. The war is between the gods. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, we would.
Rowena, we saw the plans. We know. No.
Such an interesting party.
It is an interesting party. But it's a party full of hope.
Give your bird my regards. He fought well like a warrior, one I was not expecting. Use all advantages to your wits, and succeed where others may fail. Come find us, or others like our party, and show off that medal. If you need the full band, well, I'm sure you can find a way to do so. If you wish to stop this war, and that is your request of us, we shall help in every way that we possibly can, up to and including our deaths. Otherwise, best of luck, child. You'll need it.
What is your name?
I just texted to myself, my name is
Gotta keep track of it so I can send you a sending stone. I will. That's gonna be fun to spell. Okay.
I have it spelled.
I am Eleonora Gray. I'll see you around.
If you do, I can only hope it's for a better reason than stop the war.
Well, maybe for drinks.
Drinking with a half-blood. That'll be the day.
I mean, my jug does still have its charge available for today. Just says putting the jar down at the...
Want a drink?
Just putting down the jug in between her and Arthur.
Arthur looks at it like, ooh. But the Dragonborn gives a laugh as he's just like, the day I drank with half-blood is the day that the two armies, the orcs and the elves, meet together in a flurry of passion and drink until the day is over. When that day comes around, I will drink with your half-blooded kind, and I will make merry and clasp drinks across. Until then, drinks will not be had.
I just realized Bill's technically the
I'll make a note of that.
I just realized Bill's technically the only pure blood among us.
Yeah.
What? Averin isn't just a straight elf?
Nope,
no,
she's half elf.
That's why
Arthur is technically a full-blood human.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
But your main party, yeah, only Bill.
Wait, the tiefling isn't fully tiefling?
Tieflings are
technically half-blood.
Yeah.
It's just half another race. Technically, mine specifically is half human, but it can technically be half anything.
Yep.
Interesting.
They're weirdly born. And hold on just a moment. I will be right back. I have to go get a charger for Ellie. Talk amongst yourselves. Hold on.
Marina's going to head into the tent. I think she probably saw Averin go in there, right?
I have an idea, but it's going to be an exceptionally difficult one if it actually works. Just as looking up towards Ellie. Remember what I said about outcasts in the distant past?
Averin's pretty messed up right now.
Okay. She will hand over.
Yeah.
Let's see. There. She'll hand over a potion, a healing potion.
Sorry about that. Oh. Tiny child
Maybe this will
attempted
help?
to hug me. Huh?
Oh, Irina's handing over a healing potion to Averin.
You just walk into the tent thing, and she just like flipping. She just looks really like not quite tired, but she's like very disgruntled looking. Hair's a little messed up. Everything's burnt. She's like takes the potions things. She doesn't know you very well, so she just like looks over the potions first, like inspects them.
It was given to me by the Oliver, if that helps at all. It's not mine.
I see.
I tried giving her soup, but she didn't want my soup. It's good for your soul. You want some?
No.
I don't typically trust things given to me by others.
Yeah, understandable. Actually, very smart.
Mm.
It's soup.
Yep.
She like hesitantly takes a drink of one of them. And then I'll just.
Did I just send one or did I send two?
You sent one.
You sent 4. Wait, well, hold on. Wait, yeah, okay.
No, I only have 2.
2d4. Oh, okay, that's 2d4 plus 4 healing potions. Okay, that's just 1. There's several numbers here.
Yes.
At least one number. Yeah. Okay. Wait, click it. Hold on.
Oh my god, so many clicks. Jesus
trying-
Christ, why are you clicking so much?
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, okay. Didn't I was looking over at the tab.
1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 24.
Sorry. I was looking over at the tab. I didn't realize. Okay. How do I click it? Did I do it?
Yeah, you just either roll 2d4 plus 4 or you just gain 11 health.
Okay.
Well, actually no, since you're ingesting as an action, you just gain 11 health.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yep.
Sin, I think I forgot to fix the label on that one. Technically, that's 12.
Oh, 12. Okay.
No, that's an old one.
Yeah, so you gain 12
2d4
health.
plus 4. If you use it as an action, you get considered to have had a max roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
3 times 4 is 12.
True. Math. How does that work?
Yeah, so you get a total of 12 health.
Oh, 12. You said 11 earlier. Hold on.
Yeah, it's because the number is off by 1. So you get a total of 12. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Sorry.
But the guy's just kind of watching you guys as you drink your potion. He's just still eating his soup, and he's just like, so how did the rest of the battle go? Idle conversation, anyone?
No. I'll call another squirrel in if he would like.
No, I'm good. You saw the squirrel too?
I'm the one who sent it.
Don't ever believe my squirrel stories.
I'm the one who convinced you that there was one.
No one ever believe. Why are you mocking me? I don't eat this.
You're inside of a tent. No, you're going past me. I'm gonna grab him. We're right by the entrance.
A cookie. I still feel bad. Just throw him at me. I got this.
So I don't need you mocking me. No one ever believes my goddamn squirrel stories.
We believe you. We're the ones who did it.
Oh, that's even worse. What do you mean?
So just be quiet. Go sit down and eat your soup. Ignore us.
Oh.
Because we're going to ignore you.
Okay. Fuck your squirrel, bitch.
Everyone just gets up, dons her self-satisfied, smug smirk once more, slicks back her hair, and just like looks over to the guy and makes the squirrel noises she made earlier as she leaves.
I'm just doing eat myself.
God, this guy's so nice. It's just a shame, like the 2 people he roomed in a tent with.
Ellie, you could just hear crying in the tent as
Averin exits.
Who knows? Maybe he has chef.
Ellie is going to turn to Oliver and be like, "Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta clear something up with a guy that kind of spotted me in the trees."
Okay.
And she's gonna talk to the poor Dragonborn.
What's the soup look like? What is it made of?
It's a stew. It's like a bunch of meat inside of a nice broth. It smells really good, and it's kind of a little bit medicinal too.
Oh.
Can I identify like what kind of meat it is?
Deer meat and a couple like other animals. No squirrel in there. Weirdly enough.
That's what I was kind of looking for.
It's just like
I anticipate that there is a 45% chance this guy has chef. Take the soup.
Yeah. Ellie's gonna be like, did you make this?
Squirrels. Yes. Oh, fuck you! You watched me have a squirrel on my pants.
Oh, well, I couldn't do anything. I'm sorry.
Could
If it helps, I
told them
didn't
I had a
laugh.
squirrel on my pants.
And be spotted by your team that could have killed me. I didn't know if they would or
Yeah.
not.
Exactly.
They could have killed
You could have
me.
been spotted.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. I just want you to know that. I am not sorry.
Well, okay, how about we share some stew? We can share a drink or something. I'm sorry. But everything's okay now.
Oh.
You'll be believed.
Are you sure?
It's okay. The squirrel got vengeance and attacked your other team.
Oh.
It's
Does that
okay.
mean the
They'll
squirrel's
believe
nice?
you now. Yes, the squirrel's really nice. It's
Oh.
okay. And Ellie is gonna be like, is just trying to comfort, and it's like, would you like a cookie? I have a bunch of cookies.
Sure. I guess.
They're really tasty, and she's gonna give him a cookie.
Aw. I love cookies. Alright, I think I'm good enough to go outside now.
Okay. I'm from the
Go
town of
embrace the
Mercy. If you're ever
world!
interested. If you're ever interested to.
Fuck, squirrel!
Oh, please.
As he steps outside the door, as you like high truck comforting him, he's like, I can do it. He steps outside, has the soup in his hands, has a cookie in the other hand, looks around, looks happy, and a squirrel pounces on his face. Fucking squirrel! Why? Why? see the G over here. Just kind of looks at everyone. He says like, yeah, I knew squirrel was attacking the entire time. I just didn't say shit. I ain't no telltale.
Oh my gosh, the drama in this camp.
Can Ravina just like dip a finger into like the soup or whatever and like taste it? Does it taste good? If
It tastes
good,
fucking amazing. The soup tastes glorious.
Ellie wants to take some.
Is there like a bottle around that she could just put a little bit in for later?
Yeah.
Same. I want some soup.
He offers it. Why not?
So Sid, have you actually seen how the chef feat works?
Yeah, it's it is food's 1d8 extra hit points, I believe.
Temp HP, yeah.
Yeah, so you now both have a bottle of 1d8 temp HP basically. But I just love the idea that you both just kind of go over, pull out like an empty potion bottle that you got from like Oliver or something because he drank a lot of potions. Just kind of dip it into his food while he's being just beaten by a squirrel to the ground. He's like, oh god! Oh god, the squirrel!
It's
Are
like
you stealing my food?
It's like 1d8 plus
Dude,
con.
are you joking?
It's 1d8 plus con, but yeah.
My food! My squirrel! My nuts!
As I hear this, I want to sneak into the tent and use the empty potion bottle from the healing thing to just get some more.
We're all getting soup. It's fine.
He invited us to.
I just want to sneak into this guy's place, steal some more soup.
Yeah, you steal some soup.
Y'all have been doing this for a while. Bill eventually just sits up while y'all are doing this.
Would perhaps a glass of beer make this any better? Just gesturing up towards him.
Yeah, I'm good.
I have some dragon nut wine from Ezekiel.
Back to looking towards Bill. I might have an idea for how to get that back, but we're going to need to find another alchemist to assist with the final process.
I could try to help with you.
In a bit. The ground is cold.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for some nuts.
Do we
forage for them real quick?
Well, now that we have that out of the way, that's the next step.
Well, you did it. You saved Mercy. Better than anyone else in this group could.
Where'd they
And
go?
we even gained their respect. Oh, they're heading off to Cataclysm. They gave us a small little golden axe, and she's gonna show him. They gave us this as a little token for whenever we run into green dragonborns, they won't attack us at all. And if we ever need anything from them, we have one wish, basically. They'll do anything for us, even kill one of their own or themselves, if we so wish. But the town is protected. And you can rest. You did it.
Huh. Okay.
You did great, Bill.
I wonder if that'll work a second time, or a third time, or a fourth time.
Well,
just be careful.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
If the orcs
For
are
now,
anything
you
like
should
that,
rest up. If you get any worse, I am carrying you on my back and absolutely sprinting to Mercy.
I can walk. I can walk.
Bill,
What?
you need to rest.
I need to get in. I need to get a warm meal in my stomach.
That is true. So we definitely need to head back to Mercy.
We stole some
Get
soup.
some. True. We have some
I
soup.
didn't
Would you like some
steal
soup?
it. He offered.
Well, I have some soup right here if you like some. One of the Dragonborns made it. Unless you want some bread from Mercy, since you are the bread fairy. I'm sure they would love to hear how victorious their bread fairy was.
Bill goes to reach for his bag with his offhand and is like, oh, right.
Oh no.
Oh.
As you see him unwrap his arm, I did a horrible job at this. I know better. No, again, all of the old scars on his arm as he rewraps it to cover the hand, showing a bit more of his arm and old scarring on it. As you see him use his toes to, like, strengthen the tie as he finishes it off with his other hand and his mouth. All right, there we go.
If you need help with that, the doc and I can help. I know a good amount of medicine and doctor as well, a doctor.
Can you fix my hand?
Sadly, no. I can only remove a disease, I can neutralize poison, I can patch you up. But I can't fix your hand. I can complain to Paylor about it. See if he can.
Why would I go to one of them?
Well,
isn't one of them the reason all of this is happening?
It is. But
then
he can
why
locate
go
a
to
healer.
him?
He could locate a healer.
Why
and you
do
need
you
your
trust
arm.
him?
Because he's someone I've known most of my life. It's not that I fully trust him, but he is a resource of information. And I could use a resource of information because the only person that can help your arm right now is with an orc we're going to have to possibly kill. And you need help.
Why
Let me help you.
I mean, it's not like I have much of a choice right now. I've kind of down a hand. Plus, if it's one of the orcs, we need to go there anyway if we want to stop the war, right?
Well, that elf that everyone knows can help is the one that Shar wants me to kill. Because that elf is using some of her power.
Oh.
And I kind of doubt that elf is going to be open to the idea of healing others and using up some of her powers on anyone else except that orc. So, we can play it by ear. It wouldn't hurt to ask. I'm pretty sure they're kind of curious of what's been going on because I haven't had a single dream since we've left Citadel.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm all ears. Pointy ones, even.
Is fighting always that lonely?
Only when you challenge on your own.
I sure hope not.
I'm not even in this. What am I saying? I'm looking for nuts.
Yes.
Everyone just glances to the side.
Fighting can be lonely. It can be the most terrifying thing ever to experience. It's just as scary as just finding some way to continue even to fight once you even start it. But this could be the last time you attack alone. Remember, you're in a team. We'll be there for you. We're like a family, okay? But yeah, it's really lonely. And it's a lonely that I really wish you didn't have to experience like I did. Have, that is.
Bill kind of looks at you, and that that blank for the first time, you actually see this Kenku kind of get pissed.
Ooh.
Oh, great. You know what? I'm trying to help.
Lonely? I've been alone all my life. Do keep in mind that I was alone in the woods for 15 years, Eleanor.
Eleonora. And I might have also had people around me, but it was still lonely when you're the only half-elf of your forest, not knowing why you were there in the first place.
Look at me.
So, I know. I am looking at an amazing Kenku that just decided to stand up for himself.
What is a Kenku?
The amazing, self-sacrificing hero adventure that is standing right in front of me.
Ellie,
Bill. I am here, right here, beside you. I fell out of a freaking tree.
Why did you fall out of the tree?
To help you. I saw you flop over. I thought you were dead.
No, I was just...
I was scared. Bill, I care for you, Bill.
I want to understand...
You're my family. Bill. You're wanted, Bill. There's people around you that care for you now. You're not alone anymore. So accept that, and if you don't accept it, I am not moving from your side at all whatsoever.
No,
Bill.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Sorry.
That fight was lonely. Not because you weren't there. It's obvious you were there. Hello? Do you think I would really go into a fight without knowing that I have people catching my back? I'm not stupid. I'm not smart, but I'm not dumb. What I mean is fighting always that lonely? Does it get that quiet for anyone else when they fight? Is it that scary to watch someone else bleed in front of you? Why do people do it? I don't get it. That paladin, why is he so lonely? Why is all of them, why are their hearts so lonely?
Each of them are just trying to find a purpose. I don't understand the fighting either. As I've said many times, I would absolutely love to just stay at Mercy and have our entire group just have fun gambling days and find out more about the bread fairy. Finish building the tavern so it has a roof. I would love the fighting to start. I don't understand it. But at this point, I'm pretty sure it's because of the gods. It's because everyone feels like their only purpose is through fighting. They don't want to just talk it out. It really doesn't. I don't understand it a single bit.
Regardless, I'm irritated. By the way, if we're gonna do this, I'm not getting healing from some cleric.
Maybe you don't have to.
I don't trust these deities, these people. When I talked to the paladin, he seemed so gone. I don't want anything to do with those powers. These are the reason we're trying to stop them is because of these idiots. I don't remember a lot of things, and I'm frustrated. So very frustrated. I used that fight to get out some of my pent-up anger. Every step we're taking seems pointless. Not because it's not reasonable, but because it's like we're fighting everything. Yeah, it's frustrating, and I don't get it. I'm not smart enough to get it, and I'm just irritated.
Well, for now, let's do what we can. Get a drink.
We are heading, was it the dwarves or something next?
That was the initial plan, if I understood correctly.
Well, how about this? We obviously need more firepower if we're gonna have to... Right, I never explained why I did that, did I? Past my irritation and anger. If we're gonna deal with the dwarves, or other races that like to fight, as Bill kind of stands up, walks over to his back, and it slowly gets it onto his back, as missing a hand kind of makes it awkward. For lifting it up, we're gonna have to fight at times, and sometimes we're not gonna win. Just to have a conversation is going to be annoying. My hand wasn't good enough, so I've lost it. And I'm irritated, but it'll have to do. When we get to the dwarves, I'm gonna see if I can't swindle one of them into making me something with a little more oomph.
Well, maybe they can make you a mechanical claw. That'd be cool.
If as long as it's better than the dagger and actually can function. Because we're gonna have to kill people. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah. It's getting to that point, I guess.
To be fair, I was kind of hoping that poisoning those idiots in the Citadel, no offense to anyone here.
I mean, I'm not there, so
I would say probably, if you'd like to, you probably would have gotten, probably by the time Ellie finished.
I would say Rowena arrived. Yeah, around
probably
the
by the
time
time Ellie finished her
Ellie got
rant.
pretty frustrated and loud.
Yeah, so probably by the time Ellie finished her rant, if you'd like her to come back from foraging, she probably would be able to.
I'm gonna actually try to find the squirrel that I talked to. I should be able to still talk to it.
Okay.
Because if I forage some nuts, I'm gonna give it the fucking nuts that I was looking for. Okay.
Yeah, you do
I
find the
have
squirrel.
gone through all that work.
You do find the squirrel. He kind of rushes back from after the elementalist, of course, managed to get up from the squirrel. He had run back into the forest, and you'd found him by now.
Did you find it? The nuts that I said he had?
I found so many nuts.
Did you get them?
Yeah,
because I found some too.
I got some more nuts. Oh my nuts.
Yeah. And I'll give him the nuts.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I'm a king of nuts.
You are.
Yeah.
The one and only. Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
And she'll just sidle away, leave him with that.
My nuts. Oh, you start walking away.
Yep. Leave him alone with them. He's got them. Fantastic.
Love his nuts. So you probably come back at this point after Ellie's finished her rant and Bill's picked up his bag, talking about the claw and shit, and poisoning the people.
Okay.
You know,
put that in the back of the mind.
Yeah, as Bill kind of just sits there. You know, that was, I think, the quietest thing I've ever dealt with.
I don't know. It seemed pretty loud to me. Lots of explosions. There's fire at one point, you know?
Do you know what a College of the Spirits bard hears every day of our lives?
No, not particularly.
A sea of voices constantly screaming at us.
Well then, why would you become that?
I don't know. I didn't choose. I became that because that's what I was given.
Given?
Yes, given.
By who?
Someone who abandoned me.
Well, I guess you and Ellie have something in common.
Thank you, Rowena.
Rowena's not in a good mood.
Sister.
As Bill just sits there for a second, as he kind of, you did. That doesn't make sense, though.
What do you mean? How's it not make sense?
She keeps talking about a Gramps person, and everyone wants to kill Gramps or something like that. Was she abandoned? It sounds like she was just left with people. No, I'm talking about left alone. Like, no one, nada, zip, zero, out in the middle of the woods after being drunk for the first time in your life, and that's all you were given. That's abandonment. That just sounds like she was left with someone.
Nah, abandoned by her parents, yeah.
but she had
To a
people.
stranger, yeah.
That's
unfortunately a stranger, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's-
Tiefling, can I have you for a moment? Oliver.
Huh?
Why do you keep calling him Tiefling, by the way?
Because he's a Tiefling.
And you're an idiot if you can't learn a person's name. Sorry.
Oh, I know his name.
Then why do you not use it? I'm sorry. I'm letting all my weird
'Cause he's-
things I've noticed over time get out. I'm missing a hand, so I'm a little
Okay.
uppity.
I understand. It's okay. I forgive you. Oliver?
Yes, what is it?
There's a necklace on this person that we killed. May have killed.
Just hand it.
That was
Beforehand.
such an angry sigh.
I'll get the bowl on pearl on grease.
Okay, thank you. I just want to know what it is, that's all.
I guess I'll just say for the moment I am going to ritual cast identify.
Cool. So it'll take you a little bit. So I believe ritual casting is 10 minutes. But
ritual casting is add 10 minutes to the casting time, so technically it's going to be 11. But yeah.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, you find basically a necklace of fireballs. Roll me a 1d6 plus 3.
1d6 plus 3.
Yep. Is a necklace of fireball with 7 beads on it. Each bead can become a level 3 fireball spell with a DC save 15 dexterity. You can hurl multiple beads or the whole necklace as one action. When you do so, increase the level of fireball by 1 for each bead beyond the first.
I'm just going to just stare at it for a moment, and then just look back up to Rena. It's basically a bomb. Literally every one of these beads is basically a fireball.
Goodness.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
It is.
sounds amazing to just explode the orc camp, but I don't want it.
Rowena,
I do.
Ellie is throwing daggers at you. Not literal ones. She does have one, though.
He doesn't say that, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Insight? Can I tell that she's thinking that?
Yeah, I can
She's having a
guarantee
battle.
you.
She's not
Boy.
immediately, she's thinking of everything that she's been through and learned, but
You
definitely
can
is
see
the
her
first thing
debating
that
in
comes
her
to the mind.
You can
It's not
see that
hidden.
internal debate really pulling through.
Nope.
That internal debate is real strong with this one. But
So you're saying this could kill a lot of people?
I really hate that you're phrasing it that way, but yes.
Well, how is he supposed to use a fire spell type thingy explosion other than to kill people?
I mean, if it had wagered the dwarves would think of it as a great mining tool.
Oh. True.
True. Did say a drink or any gift or gold.
I
You think we could bargain it for a new hand?
I guess we'll have to see when we get there. But I do already have just holds up the bottle. I do have some level of a bargaining chip with them already.
I mean, I
very
could
Approved by
make
another
that
dwarf.
stronger.
I just look over at Ellie. This literally contains liquefied death.
I still have the bottle that literally killed Bill.
I only died for a second.
While. Yeah, but it's like 5 concoctions that are supposed to kill people mixed into one bottle.
I mean, that's true. I wonder if they ever found that coffee. And
I forgot to ask, but I will ask them.
Fair enough. Oh, so sorry, Eleanora. I'm a little iffy.
It's okay. It's just Ellie. And I'm sorry I got all uppity. You really scared me there.
I have a habit of scaring myself at times. But to be fair, I guess I'm just not used to it being so cold and quiet.
If it helps, there might be.
Fair.
if you're still concerned about the hand incident, I might have a little bit of additional information. While I might not personally be able to help replace it, remember what I said about the alcahests? It's very difficult to replace a limb lost to it, but I never said it was impossible to lose one.
Yeah, but that was bad magics.
True.
I think it was necrotics. Hey, spirits, what kind of magic was that?
A lot of different voices in your head, but the majority of them, I mean the vast majority, all say necrotic. Death.
Okay.
Disease.
So that was death magic. Wonderful. By the way, I haven't heard from Averin. She didn't run off on us, did she?
No, I'm right here.
Ah! Oh, right, stealth.
I wave.
You guys said...
she got caught in the fire.
There was a
Only a
fire?
little bit.
There was
Yes,
Thumbs over towards the burned tent.
Yes, I got caught hiding in the tent, and the elementalist threw a fire at me and burnt down. This seems to have burnt down, or almost have burnt down half the camp. I was caught in the fire, but don't worry. Flips hair dramatically. I am all right.
Right. So did y'all kill him?
It would explain the body.
I noticed there were many arrows that came down, so I can only assume Rowena did the majority. I did a little bit, but I believe
they're right
Elliot did the final blow. Whoa. What?
Yeah, I
I'm
might have
sorry.
used my man's dagger on him. Between my anger of seeing you get so hurt and Averin near death, it's like, okay, I got a little angry at my team, half my team going down.
You know, choking people out with that bag is gonna need some work.
Can Rowena just take the necklace?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I assumed I gave it back to her after her identified it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a very pretty necklace.
Nice.
And each of the orbs look like swirling balls of fire, basically. The inside of it look like just massive, like rolling waves of pure fire. Although the beads are pretty sturdy.
Okay.
Well, that marks out another one of his stupid things. As Bill pulls out a tiny journal and does like a check mark motion before closing it.
Yeah, but
I'm
checklist?
not even going to ask.
No, I have a story list.
If you say so.
There are certain things even I'm following. Since I don't remember why I left, and we're still trying to figure out how exactly to make me remember whatever the heck I've forgotten that I can't seem to remember. In the meantime, I'm following my mentor's stories, things he said he's done. Though it's not an orc, I'm gonna count that as fighting an orc. And a battle of morals was given. So I'll count that for that.
Arthur kind of steps in from the side, and he's like, "It was interesting battle, to say the least. I'll be honest, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a battle like that happen. I've seen a lot of battles.
To be fair, how many bards have you seen actually fight and not try to negotiate their way out of a situation?
Yeah, very few. Yeah, usually it's folks like me who run in there head first and usually lose a limb. Yeah, I so far have not lost any, but
wow, good for you. If I could clap for you, I would.
I think it's time for some rest, some alcohol, and a good meal.
Yeah, I don't want to waste the Molotovs on just drinking my irritations away. The freaking hand, man. Good thing I don't need it to play the bagpipes. That's what I'm gonna do.
True. There we go.
Forget drinking right now. As Bill starts walking back towards Mercy and just opens his jaw and like a record player starts playing a jaunty tune on the bagpipes.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 90. Oh wait, no. This
Thank
is
gosh
the
for-
song that never ends.
Thank
And
gosh
it goes
for
on and on.
thank gosh for Kenku mimicry.
Yeah.
That was probably around here. So, yeah, he just starts playing, switches between this song now Never Ends and 99 Balls of Beer on the Wall randomly. And yeah, y'all start your rather long journey back to Mirasee, probably around a day or so journey back to Mirasee. As you guys get there, most of the town seems to be very happy at your guys' return. Many of the townsfolk are they kind of clapping for you. A lot of them kind of step out to see you. Some folks give you the trinkets and stuff. Not super important stuff. You assume most of them are in some way, shape, or form important to the people, not necessarily have any value in terms of a monetary value. But yeah, like a this little like very young girl, probably around like 7 or 8 years old or so, human, like runs up to Ellie and starts slapping her leg with with what looks to be like a very tiny doll. It's like here.
Oh.
It's.
Are you sure?
Yes, take it, please.
Okay.
Please?
Thank you.
Yay! Okay, take it.
You're so sweet.
You saved us.
Oh. I did what I could, but really, the Kenku here saved you guys.
I'll make him one too. And she runs back inside.
Oh.
It's
my heart.
it's a cute little doll that looks kind of like you, vaguely like you. Has this little tiny, like, it's made of straw, it looks like, or some different kind of fiber, possibly grass fiber. But it's like really tightly wound so it doesn't come apart or anything. There's like a tiny little a fry pan. It's like attached to the hand. You can like move it around a little bit.
So
It's not
charming.
super cool, but like made of grass, but like it's very intricately woven.
Can Rowena speak with Averin?
Mhm.
Like while they're walking in and stuff, or
Yeah.
before they're walking in, anything?
Yeah, you guys had like pretty much a whole day that you guys could have talked. So. Mhm.
So that was pretty
intense.
I don't want to say brave because I don't know if it actually was or not, but you definitely held some sort of what would you say? Respect.
Resilience.
Yeah, resilience too. In taking the initiative of throwing the vase at the sorcerer.
Oh, it was nothing much. I saw that he was charging some sort of spell, and if that was aimed at Bill, it would have been rather inconvenient.
Definitely not fair.
It would have certainly lowered our team's morale if he
Yeah.
perished.
So, about that bounty.
On me?
Yes.
Ah.
Do you remember
That's
what I
nothing.
brought up? Like we could like turn you in and then break you out and then split the bounty.
Everyone just kind of like smirks at that. It's like, yes, that's really quite clever. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's something we need to actually work on.
Yes. We could increase my riches even
I
more.
mean, leave mine as well. That's mostly why I'm doing it. Because we
well,
would
it's
split it fairly. Come on, 50-50, right?
I
I'd have to
mean,
break you
it's
out.
fair, though it is myself that we're turning in. So I'm saying, I'm thinking 70-30, my
70 for
favor.
me? No.
No, for me.
No, 70 for me. All you have to do is be turned in. I have to
That's
plan everything.
Well, it depends on who's doing the bounty. If it's on that terrifying, intimidating goblin fellow. It's my life on the line, so I feel like it should be towards my favor if you get
It's
what I
my life on the
mean.
line too to break you out, though.
Fair, fair. And I'll be the one captured, and we don't know exactly where I'd be
Yeah,
you'd be breaking me out from, so.
it could be an immensely hard place to break into and break out of. So that's even more work on my part.
All
All you have to do
right,
is go with them.
all right, well, you strike a hard bargain. 60-40 my favor.
I can't. I'm sorry. It has to be
Oh.
50-50. We're both doing the same amount of work and having the same amount of risk. I mean, even though. So you're going to already be captured. I'm going to be free. I have to be careful because if I don't break you out, I'm going to be captured as well because they're going to be like, why are you trying to break out this person? You know?
I
That's double the
suppose.
risk.
If you insist.
50-50. I'm taking a step down for you.
All right. How much is this bounty, anyways?
Do I know? I should know, right?
So far, you only know that there are currently rumors that they're going to place down a bounty on her. But you're also told that the bounty is going to be pretty high, so they can get some real tough bounty hunters after her. That's the number one thing that you were told, is that they're trying to get some bounty hunters after her. And to get those bounty hunters, they're going to need a hefty-ass bounty with how this war is shaping up to be. Because otherwise, no one's going to really step outside to get it. So it's probably going to be pretty high.
So I'll tell her that because I'll probably know that. Like, it's probably going to be pretty high. They haven't set it yet, but that's even more that I'm probably going to have to do. More than just helping you break out. I'm probably going to have to make sure that no other bounty hunters get to you before we can pull this off.
Well, fair, I suppose. Though.
I'm a pretty good protector too, as you could tell. I did kind of, shoot the guy.
That's fair, though. I must admit, I did stab him. So.
Good stuff. I saw that.
I did quite a bit of the work. I was the one who threw the vase at him.
Yeah, I think it did. It got his attention.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
we'll decide the split when we figure out what the bounty is.
Oh no, I thought we already agreed on 50-50.
Pending.
Okay. Why are you so interested in money when you already have so much? Like, it would be easy to just say, "Oh no, I'm not going to risk this." But
well, you know what they say down in the slums: survival of the richest.
No, I've never heard that. I was only in the slums for a little bit to help my friend.
Well, survival of the richest. It's a play on survival of the fittest, of course, but it's more along the lines that whoever has the most material wealth, it doesn't matter how strong they physically are or mentally, they'll always be on top if they have what it takes, physically speaking. Look at me. I'm practically a noodle, as it were. I don't actually have that much physical wealth, but currently I am the most powerful person in this entire town. People are setting ridiculously high bounties after me, hunters, just all for me.
True.
From what I can tell.
Well, since you were in the slums, do you know of anyone that could maybe, help Bill? Because what he did was actually really honorable and, brave. So I would like to help him with his hand.
Yes, he is a kind and intelligent soul.
Is he? Okay.
He gave me a sandwich. You see, it was a very delicious sandwich.
Okay. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
In Afrin's mind, he is also possibly a god.
I've watched him drink a death-defying serum elixir. He is all gotten on the brink of death several times. He's he's clearly more than what he seems. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I know of anyone who could be able to help him.
There's only one person that you would be aware of, from the slums, as I've mentioned previously, that would potentially be able to help him, and is the only medic or medical person of any note in the entirety of the slums, and you guys have actually met him, Dr. Rigor Mortis.
I am. Oh boy. Wait, my sending stone's available. Okay, never mind.
He is the only person that you guys are even faintly aware, in the slums specifically, would have any medical knowledge. Every
What
other
do I know
person in
about
the
him?
slums, you're pretty much aware that if you're in the slums, if you get sick and are in the slums, you either ride the wave or you die. That's pretty much how it is in the slums.
What do I know of this Dr. Rigor Mortis? Doesn't sound particularly trustworthy, just from the name.
Ellie, was she in those episodes? No, she wasn't.
She wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
Bill was there,
She was
but
Oh my god, she wasn't. You would know only of the name. You would know only of the name. He is a fairly well-renowned doctor down in the depths, so the portion that is under the slums, so essentially underground. No one's seen him in probably more years than you've been alive. People know him by name purely that he is a doctor. He has done feats that almost no one has been able to explain how, and anyone that is able to get down to where he is and come back up are almost, in like 99% of cases, better than they were when they went down there in the first place. Unfortunately, getting down to him is effectively a death-defying feat in and of itself, so it's extremely rare that someone goes down there, but they do get cured.
Well, I do know of one person from the slums. I'm not entirely sure if it would actually help. In the slums, if you look like you're about to die, you probably are about to die.
Yeah.
And that's just it. But in the slums, there are rumors of a certain Dr. Rigor Mortis. I don't know anything about him, but supposedly, according to the legends, he's able to cure people and do feats that's unimaginable. But I don't know where he is, and no one's seen him since before I started existing. So
I'm pretty sure my party went down there at one point.
Did they?
So they should probably know. But I ask because I don't think Ashen's going to be the person to go to for this.
Mm.
Not based on what Bill said.
What did Bill say? What? Based on what Bill said?
Bill doesn't want any help from any of the two deities, and if Ashran's powers are directly linked to Shar's, Bill didn't want her powers.
Yeah, given that he asked the spirits, like, find a healer, but trust yourself. Bill, translation, trust yourself. Find a healer. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. I trust no one!
Okay. So, yeah, after that conversation, Rune is just gonna kind of hang back.
Cool. You do, as you guys walk into the
doesn't want to be in the crowd.
As you guys walk into not Helios, Miercy, you do see the little girl run up to Ellie, give her something, then run away. And then your entire group definitely, but Arthur would point out, would notice that Jackson's not in the crowd. In fact, none of the militia is in the crowd, like at all. The only people who have come to meet you or seem to be coming out of the houses and stuff are purely townsfolk. No one even seems to be someone capable of fighting for the most part. And Arthur seems kind of confused about this as he starts asking around. And then he looks back at your party and says, seems that Jackson and the rest of the force is currently inside the tavern, planning something or another. I'm going to go see what's up. You guys are welcome to rest a bit if you'd like. If you want to go to the dwarven area, I can go get Iron Belly. He can guide you whenever you're ready. But for now, rest up, take care. And I'll see you when you leave.
You do realize. Okay, but buddy, I need you to say that sentence slowly and again, and remember who you're with.
Oh, right.
About to
Jackson
say, I'm
and
pretty sure we're
others are
drinking.
currently planning. You guys should rest. I
Where
can
are they
go
planning?
get the. I don't know what they're planning. I'm about
No,
to
where
go.
are they planning?
Oh,
Not
the
what.
tavern.
That's where the booze are.
Right.
And I need
mean,
something that could
right.
kill me right now.
All right.
I did say
So
that we would need a drink and a meal.
right. So you
For the
can
bird.
rest while drinking while we.
Nope, 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 nope.
No.
Press the wrong button. Nope, 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 nope.
Aaron, why are you playing Gartic Phone?
No, I gotta join in on this.
Aaron, what are you doing?
How do I get? I don't know. I'm trying to get out. I pressed the wrong button. I get out.
What happens if I click join? I have to click it. I have to click it.
Well, how do I get out? How do I get? It says
This episode has been completely derailed.
I mean, I guess if everyone else is doing it.
This is... How do we
end this? Oh, leave activity. Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait, how do I?
It's at the bottom.
No.
Don't. We'll play that after.
No.
Afterwards. It's okay.
I have to go to bed after this. I'm gonna have to make like toast and go to sleep. I have to get up for a competition tomorrow morning.
I just
Yeah,
how
okay.
Oh no.
Just Averett be like, Duke. Oh God, no! Everybody going, what the fuck? Ooh.
Ooh, shiny button. Look, Bill's left-handed. He can still draw. Fine.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Anyway.
What are we doing?
Oh my
18
God.
minutes.
Yeah.
Go.
Christ. What the fuck? I'm doing this after I get off of work, man. My brain's already shot. But anyways, yeah. So, fucking hell. So, yeah. After realizing his fatal mistake of telling y'all not to get drunk, Arthur is just like, right. Okay, we're to the tavern. Well, drink and I guess I'll plan.
Well, they've probably been planning for a while, so they could take a break. For tonight, at least.
Good plan, unless they have something important to tell me. But Iron Belly probably has drinking issues you probably won't pay attention to and will drink anyways. But he's a dwarf, he'll live. I hope. And he just kind of turns and starts walking. He seems kind of confused at the situation more than anything else at the moment. As he's just kind of walking towards the bar.
This could not end poorly at all. Let's do this.
Yep. Let's go get drunk. No one will stop us.
Oh no.
Jeez.
And just like finally looking up from like the notepad, he's just like writing in as he's just like scanning through all of his notes. Notes from his scroll case.
I mean,
Yeah,
at
that's
one
gonna-
point, someone in the party's gonna be rich.
Averin has
Averin,
enough
it
money
already
to
is.
buy the tavern.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Alright.
tavern is all bones mostly, so
I'm sure Averin will give some worth to helping the tavern grow, maybe.
It strikes me if it strikes my fancy.
Fair enough. All right, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll end this right about here. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this content, and specifically whether or not next week when y'all go over to the Dwarven area, if Bill will be able to, function properly. And we'll see how Ellie gets to meet Jackson next time as well. And
I'm concerned about that.
Guys, we're going to see something we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Rowena will meet Jackson for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, will he be here next episode?
See, that's the thing. That's why Rowena was hanging back. I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
Honey.
Oh, no.
Ellie's hopes have been dashed once more.
Honey, we still have 16 minutes.
We have 3.
It started late. It's not
I
technically
have
3 hour mark.
negative 57. I should have been a bit an hour ago.
Bill needs sleep.
Bill needs sleep.
I legitimately do have to go to bed like here really soon because I'm gonna be getting up early and then driving for an hour.
Yeah, Bill needs sleep. And I have work tomorrow too. So we're gonna let
We'll talk
Bill
about it after
sleep.
stream.
Yeah. Rowena will get to meet Jackson. Whether or not it will be discussed on stream or off stream, we'll see. But we'll let the viewers know. Obviously, come by next week at 7 p.m. PST on Friday. If you guys are interested in seeing some of that, if she's here, woo. If she's not, then we'll just explain what happened when she met the man who proposed with a fucking earring.
Not really.
Not even his own.
That wasn't really a proposal. He just did what Ellie said.
Oh, my arm.
Anyway.
Okay.
Don't worry about my stretching.
See you
But hopefully you
next
guys enjoy.
week.
If you guys did, feel free to pop over to our socials, which I will put inside the chat here. And inside there is our website where it shows our weekly schedule. And tomorrow we're going to be possibly playing some West of Loathing. And Sunday, you guys are going to get to see Averin stream for the first time. We're going to be playing Among the Sleep. Well, she's not going to be playing it. We're going to be watching. So feel free to pop on by.
Averin's a YouTuber now.
Yes, clearly she's going to have her own YouTubing company and make some big bucks.
Nah, she owns YouTube.
Damn straight. That algorithm, man. All right.
God.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.